folks, Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi. We sell only on the internet, folks. We're internet sellers. That means we have to have a good product. It has to have a good price. We very simply can't sell it, so we try to do that. The other point to make is that even though we're just internet sellers and we don't have salespeople and all that kind of thing, you're certainly welcome at any time to come by and check anything out any way you want to. We're going to list a truck today, folks, that everyone's going to like, I think. We like it a lot. It's a really good truck. It's a 2013 Ford F350 turbo diesel that has been tuned and deleted, so you don't have to worry about it. This truck is, of course, a four-wheel drive, 1 ton, and it's got every conceivable option on it. It's got heated and cooled seats, moonroof, navigation, and all that. Sitting on a set of Firestone tires that match and are good tires. Great truck. Dan's going to show it to you after a while. But right now, let's look at it. You can see here, I mean, there's nothing shoddy about this truck, folks. Look at the lights, the front, the chrome. These lights are not faded, smoked up. Tires are good. It is, in fact, the local trade-in. Mississippi truck, no rust, none of those kind of issues. The windshield's perfect. F350 turbo diesel Lariat. Look what a nice truck we have here, folks. Moonroof, navigation, got it all. Windows, door locks, tilt cruise stereo, expensive mats, carpets like new under them. The seats are perfect. It's just a jam up nice truck.
Power folding mirrors that are heated, auto dimming rear view mirror, power pedals. It's got pretty much everything you can put on one. And of course, see how clean the jams are. Haven't been off in the mud.
This truck's not picked up, dinged up. No paint work, doesn't need any. We're going to show you back here. Look how nice this back is.
It's got the rear inverter, power sliding rear window. Mats are in place. See the cab corners, everything are good.
If we've not cleaned it up like this, folks, this is the way we got it. You can see here, no paint work. That'll get a painter every time. I'll show you something here that aggravates me, but we can't figure out how to overcome it. When you look at the pictures, the headliner looks like it's this and that. That headliner's perfect. Those shadows show up, but we can't do anything about it. Fender flares are not cracked. Once again, Firestone tires, you can send them there. Even the spares underneath it, which is really unusual for a 1 ton.
It does have a turnover ball, although apparently they didn't use it much since the bed liner's not cut out for it.
Old man step, Dan called me, because he's not old yet. It's not funny, but that turnover ball being there, folks, is a great thing. I mean,
has chrome tie downs.
If you ever need a turnover ball, you can cut your little hole there, and that saves hundreds of dollars. Those things are expensive. Once again, the tires match perfect. You can see under here, look, it's not been in the mud and the blood and the beer and all that. Just not. Lines on the cat bed. See how straight they are? Look down the side. I'm sure there's a pick on it, but I've not seen it.
There's compartments under the rear seats. There's 2, and they're both lockable.
I know someone's going to show up and say,
the door was shut.
See the pick on this side, or is it a rock pick?
Back bumper's got 1 ding in it.
Got power on both sides. The dash is perfect. Look at the furniture in it, how beautiful it is. Expensive mats, there's your original mats. The carpet's beautiful. Seats are perfect. Tires, they work. You see them working. Look how clean that glove box is. No dust. This is never, I don't know what they did with it, but it's never been a work truck. It's never been a farm truck. It's never been on a work site. You can't keep one this clean. Now, it may have belonged, someone just used it, an executive used it, but that's a clean truck, folks. Can't find them like this, especially the bargain price we're going to have. Great truck. 2013 Ford F350, 1 ton turbo diesel, dual wheel, 4-wheel drive, Lariat, every option, moonroof, heated and cooled seats, folding mirrors, navigation, got everything. Sitting on a matching set of Firestone tires. This is a great truck, folks. It's going to be a great day. Thanks for watching our video. We appreciate it. Look forward to visiting with you about this truck, seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a couple things under the hood. First of all, we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came into us. So what you can take away from that is this truck has spent little, if any, time off-road, as best I can tell. You know, I can't promise you it's never been in the dirt, but it doesn't look like one that has, because when you splash around the mud and everything, you get a brown patina on these bare aluminum pieces like this and that you just can't get rid of it. It just won't come off. So this one doesn't have that. But the main thing I want to show you is, you look under here, just a tiny little wisp of smoke. Smoke's not a big deal as long as it's not puffing. The main thing is, you see I set the cap down. I've not twisted it tight to keep it from blowing, but no blow-by. What blow-by is engine compression getting past the piston rings and into the crankcase. Not necessarily the sign of a bad engine, but it's a sign of wear that this truck doesn't have. And if you look at my older 6.7 videos, I had a 15 Platinum with 16,000 miles that blew twice as much smoke as this. Smoke is just normal on these. But anyway, we'll take you for a spin. I've already got the seat belt buckled, so I don't have to pause for that. Now, before I get going, show you a few things. First of all, the moonroof. We'll slide it open just to show you it works. Slide it back. Got your sunglasses holder here. I'm going to shut this because it's about 1,000,000 degrees. Automatic dimming rearview mirror. Does have TCS. It's got another 110 outlet up here. Upfitter switches, tow command. Over here, automatic headlights, fog lights. These mirrors do power extend. You can see them going in and out. And we already showed you the power fold, and has the Sony stereo system. On the dash, it's got all these different readouts, compass heading, oil temp, blah, 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 truck apps. Like if I turn the wheel, you see it turn. It'll show your angle of inclination. If you got a trailer hooked up, it can keep up with several different trailers. I don't know how, but it can. And you can keep up with your trailers, how far you've driven on one trailer or whatever. It does all kind of stuff. Of course, steering wheel controls for all that. Bluetooth, hands-free. You can just hit the button and say, like,
please say a command.
FM 106.7.
Tuning to FM 106.7.
You can do it all hands-free. You can hit call dad, whatever. Got the little storage up here. Your SD card for your map. Got a USB inputs, AV inputs, power outlets. Of course, navigation. It all works. Now, I don't think it's activated, but one thing cool, if you activate it, you can get a weather map overlaid over this map. So when you're driving, you can see the weather, like, you know, green or for rain, red for thunderstorms. It'll all overlay. I'll see if it's on. I don't think it is. We'll check it. It's like $15 or $20 a month. It's not really expensive. Yes, but it's there. Plus, if you have a route programmed in, it'll show accidents ahead. It'll ask if you want to reroute, all that good stuff. Of course, here's the climate control, heated and cooled seats. Both front seats are heated and cooled. Stereo, AM, FM, Sirius, CD, USB, Samsung. That's my phone because I have Bluetooth. SD card, AV inputs. My dad knows I'm doing a video, but it's calming. It's got this SoundStream deal in here. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it does. But it's in there. So there it is. That's about all I can tell you. It does have coin holders, extra power outlets, big deep console, and of course, like I said, Okay, anyway, maybe let me just turn my phone in airplane mode so I ain't got to worry about calls. Like I said, you got the phone book, you can dial, you can do your text if you wanted to. You just disconnect it because I turned my airplane mode on. Now, one thing I do like, you see this? Now you can leave it in just completely automatic. I leave it in this version. You can see what gear you're in, plus you can lock out gears. See, I'm locking out 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. So like right now, it won't shift out of 1st. Now it'll only shift through 2nd, only through 3rd, etc. So like if you're pulling a trailer on the highway or something, you can leave 6 locked out so it's not up and down shifting or whatever. Or you can pull it down to M and put it in full manual mode and control the shifting right here with the button. But believe me, that's all you need. You will notice 234,000 miles. Now, that may seem like a lot of miles to some of you, but only 6.7. This truck is barely broken in. We have had these with 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 miles and running great. These are just, I mean, you know, people love their 7.3s, but this is a way better engine than a 7.3. Heads and tails, a far, far better engine. And like you see, no blow-by, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the absolute worst roads in the city of Jackson. So even though the video may look a little shaky, rest assured the truck has a great ride and drive. And one thing you can take away from all these bumps and potholes is that there are no clunks, no thunks, no banging in the front end, no thunking from worn out cab bushings or any of that mess. The truck's tight. Doesn't pull to the left or right. Doesn't pull or vibrate when you hit the brakes. This truck has obviously been well maintained. One way you can tell that is Firestone tires, because that's what we use to tell how well a truck's been cared for. If you get a higher mileage truck and you got name brand tires like Firestone, then you know they didn't mind spending money on maintenance. Now, if you get one with Kawasaki's or whatever janky tire that they could afford slapped on there, then you know, well, they probably weren't too worried about maintenance if, you know, they're going to put some cheap tires on it. So that's what we look for anyway. Goes down the road, like I said, just like it should. Turn the cruise on. Cruise works. We're doing, well, I'm not going to say what we're doing, but we're going down the road at a good clip. Haven't found anything on this truck that doesn't work. Usually there's something or another, you know, a little nitpicky thing, and generally we fix them. But this one, I haven't found anything on it that doesn't work like it should. You are welcome to fly into Jackson International Airport. We'll do all the paperwork, feedback and everything, let you get on the road. I would not hesitate to hop in this truck and drive it absolutely anywhere. I mean, it's a smooth riding and driving truck that goes down the road just like it should. No issues with any of that. Dash isn't cracked, not peeling or anything. But we understand a lot of you are from the Midwest and Northeast. You're buying from us because we got great deals and rust-free trucks, and you may not have time to spend several days driving or flying down and driving home. So don't let the idea of shipping it discourage you, having to fool with it. Don't let the prices you get online scare you off, because odds are, depending on how much of a hurry you're in, we can save you as much as half off. And the reason for that is most of these places you find online, they're not shippers. They don't have a fleet of trucks out on the road. They're just brokers, and they'll charge you hundreds of dollars up front, and they call it a deposit, but all it really is their broker's fee for arranging for somebody else to haul your truck. And they all use this one website called Central Dispatch to find somebody to do the actual hauling. and Central Dispatch not open to the public, but we're a member of it now. It costs a couple grand a year to be on, but we use it basically. We can give our customers wholesale rates on shipping. We don't charge a markup or a fee or anything. It's a free service to our customers. Although if you're not our customer, we'll do it for 50 bucks, but we'd rather you be our customer and we'll do it for free. Basically the way it works is, if you buy the truck, you want to ship it, you can either do a bank wire or FedEx us a cashier's check for the cost of the truck. We immediately send you the title and stuff and post it for shipping, and as soon as we find somebody to haul it, we let you know, and when they drop the truck off with you, you just hand them cash for the shipping charges, since you'll have already paid us for the shipping. We have to do it like that because we're not going to be the ones actually shipping it. We're just going to find somebody to ship it. So you have to pay us up front. But once you do, we, like I said, we'll make all the arrangements and get it to you. Average is 3 to 5 days. It can take a little longer. We don't have any control over the shipping time. We post it and then we wait to hear from somebody. So that's just how that works. So now if you're in a hurry, we can post it for more than the average price and try and speed things up. But if you're interested, shoot me a text, 601-376-9869, and I'll get you a good ballpark figure on shipping and let you know how that works. Now, like Dad said, this truck is tuned and deleted. It was already tuned and deleted when we got it, but we went ahead and retuned it just with a, because it felt just stock to us, which these trucks have 350 horsepower. No, wait, they're 400 horsepower. The new ones have 440. These have 400 horsepower stock. So we went ahead and tuned it, put a little tow tune in it. Nothing crazy, probably adds about 50, 75 horse. So brings it up on par with the newer trucks, maybe a little more. But it also maximizes fuel economy and doesn't overstress the engine or anything. It's the setting we use on every truck that we have that's tuned. It's just a good tow tune. Although if you want, we can adjust it higher. That's up to you, but I will leave it on the tow tune. But it's up to you. Anyway, if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call, 601-376-9869. If you want to make an offer, give me a call. I'll be glad to talk about pricing with you, or talk about the tune, talk about 6.7s. The key to these trucks is you got to keep them serviced. You got to change the oil every 5,000 miles. You got to change the fuel filters at least every other oil change, and you got to use Ford Motorcraft filters. You can't use aftermarket. Ford will not release the patents to their filter designs. Therefore, none of these aftermarket filters fit just right. You've got to use Ford filters. And around here, the Ford dealers charge $99 for a 6.7 oil change. So you can't hardly buy 15 quarts of oil and a Ford filter for much less. So if we get a truck that needs an oil change, we just take it to the dealer and let them do it. Now the fuel filters we do ourselves, because they want to charge like an hour labor or an hour and a half to install fuel filters, and that's kind of crazy. But so we do those ourselves. But the oil changes we let Ford do. So anyway, if you have any questions about the truck, give me a call, 601-376-9869. Want to make an offer, give me a call. Anything else, just call me, 601-376-9869. Like I said, I'll be glad to talk to you about it. A couple other things I forgot to mention. Look at this steering wheel. I don't know if you can see it here. Just a little bit of wear on top, but not ripped, not torn. This truck's obviously been on the interstate. There's no cigarette lighter, so but it doesn't have any odors, no smells, any of that. It's got all of its little rubber inserts, which a lot of these don't usually have. You can pull these out and make a bigger console if you don't need the cup holders. A couple other things. It does have the power sliding rear window. That works. I showed you the power pedals. It also has memory seats over here, which is nice if you ever actually let somebody else drive your truck. I wouldn't do that, but you know, if you do, you got the memory positions. Trying to think what else. Oh, we'll show you the dash. We've been driving over 10 minutes. I like to show the dash after we've been driving a while, just so you can see for yourself. There's no warning lights lit, no service lights, none of that. Everything is showing good, because you know, it's easy to hook your scan tool up and kill an engine light or an airbag light or whatever, but if you haven't fixed the problem, then as soon as you go to driving it, that light's going to come right back on. And this one, no lights, everything's good. So like I said, if you have any questions, give me a call. Otherwise, we appreciate you watching the video. Look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.